guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys along with me throughout my week as a pre-nursing student. It is the second week of the spring 2026 semester, and I'm currently taking 4 classes. I have an open house at a college tomorrow, and I also start a new job this week. So it's gonna be a very productive week. Tonight, I need to do some studying, make some soup, hit 10,000 steps, and go for a 1-mile run. It is currently 6:34 p.m. Let's get on it. I just seen that I have some really ripe bananas, so I think I'm gonna make banana bread later. Let's make some banana bread. This is my new weighted vest that I got off Amazon. I got the 20-pound one, and then I also got this waist trainer off of TikTok shop. This is the one by I've already had this one before. This is just to replace my old one. I had a beige one that was really worn out. I got the black instead. I like to wear this at work when I'm doing like household stuff. It's amazing. I wore this for over a year and it helps so much with my waist. So happy to have a replacement. But yeah, let's go on a walk. Hey guys, so today we are at Loma Linda University's open house. So I'm going to be taking you guys along with me and telling you a little bit about what we did and how it went. We registered ahead of time online, and there was a schedule that was sent out to us for the day. The day started with a welcome message in the auditorium. It was really beautiful. The dean of the school came out and he prayed over all of the students and their families. It was really touching, and I was a bit emotional watching the videos of some of the alumni and current students at the school. If you aren't familiar with Loma Linda University, they are a Christ-centered Seventh-day Adventist university dedicated to mission-focused learning through the integration of health, science, and faith. That is their mission statement directly from their website, and I find it to just be so incredible to know a school that is putting an emphasis on the healing ministry of Jesus Christ into education. After hearing from some of the faculty, we were invited to sit in on some informational sessions about different programs that the school offers. My friend is interested in radiology and I'm interested in nursing, so we attended both of those. They also provided lunch for us, which was, I thought, a really sweet touch. After lunch, we did sit in on a financial aid meeting to sort of learn what scholarships and financial aid is offered through the school. In their courtyard, they did have a lot of booths set up for each of the different programs at Loma Linda University. So we did stop by the nursing and radiology booth to collect information. They also gave us some swag, so we did get a pen, a stress ball, and when we arrived, they actually did give us tote bags as well as umbrellas, so that was really cool. All of the swag had their phrase on it, which is "answer your calling." We then stopped by their cafe to check it out, and they did have worship music playing. And finally, we went to their medical simulation lab, which was probably the coolest part of the entire day. We got to see where they have all of their labs. They have a NICU, they have an operation room. There is so much, and the mannequins are fully animated. We were able to feel the brachial pulse on the infant in the NICU. Truly some amazing and special equipment that they have at the school. I can say that I 100% underestimated how hectic this week was going to be. After being on winter break from school and not working for a month, going back to work full time and school full time in the same week, I was shooketh. It was tough. It was tough, but I got it done, okay? I got it done. I didn't get as much filming in as I would have liked to because I was in survival mode. But once I find a new routine, I'll definitely have some more consistent footage for you guys. I am currently getting ready to go to my friend's Galentine's party. So I just put on sunscreen. This is the one that I like to use. I'm going to go in with some primer. The Master Primer by Maybelline. This is the green one for redness control. It's also blurring, and I definitely feel like it minimizes my pores. I really wanted to do a super cute look today and put in a little bit more effort, but I am honestly running a little bit behind, so we're gonna do what we can. But we're gonna make it cute. So I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I'm going to be mixing 110 and 115. 110 is my normal color, but I did just get a spray tan, so we're going to try to make it like the perfect color. I recently got into spray tanning because my wedding is coming up in May, and I want to look super glowy in my photos, and I want to have a nice base tan for the honeymoon because we're going to Cancun. I'm going to mix these until get shade that I'm happy with. I can probably go a little bit darker. Yeah, and then of course with bronzer and everything. Yeah. So I got my second spray tan ever, and I was really happy with the results. She did a really great job at customizing a color for my skin tone, because I am very, very pale, as you guys can tell. The person that I went to is super experienced, and she knows how to work with really pale skin tones with pink and red undertones. I think she did a great job. And now I'm kind of addicted. I'm already planning when I'm gonna get my next one. I will say that spray tanning is a lot of maintenance, but I definitely think that it's one of those things that gets easier over time. I learned a lot from the first time I did it. In a sense, I do think it was worth it because I am happy with the results. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum in Fair. Now that I have a little bit of a tan, it definitely pops a little bit more when I don't have a tan. It just matches my normal complexion. But it's kind of cool because I get that brightening effect on my eyes, my under eyes. The open house that I went to this week was honestly so much fun. I went with my friend and we had a blast. It was so informative and everyone was so happy to be there. You could just tell that a lot of the faculty of that school is very happy to be there and are passionate about healthcare and the ministry of Jesus Christ. I think that's so valuable, and honestly, it's so amazing to witness. It was truly a great experience, and I'm very, very interested in attending that school. I do believe that healing is more than just physical. It's mental, emotional, and definitely spiritual. And what I liked about the school and their mission is that they care about that. They care about whole person healthcare. My friend and I were talking about how it got us pumped up for the semester. We felt so hype afterwards. I'm gonna set my under eyes. I like to, for the first step, well, you can see the okay, I have the Huda Beauty Easy Bake. This packaging has seen better days, but this is in Sugar Cookie. I like to just take
this kind of brush. I like to just a little bit in there, tap it off. I'm gonna pat, 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 and sort of just stipple it. I recently started adding this into my step. I saw someone off TikTok do this. I forget her name, but I will add it. So now that I've done that, it kind of gives me some more time to set the rest of my face without really worrying that my under eyes are gonna crease. So I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 120, which is Classic Ivory. I learned how to do my makeup in 2016, and I have definitely stuck to a lot of the same techniques until recently. I started watching makeup YouTubers and TikTokers again. I wasn't really watching them too much for a while because I've been like so set in my ways with what products I use as well as the techniques that I use. But I was thinking like I want to learn something new. The step with setting my eyes was the first and only technique that I've incorporated to my routine so far. So everything else that you guys are seeing is just the way that I do my everyday makeup, and have been doing it for years. I told you guys I learned how to do my makeup in 2016, and Anastasia was and is that girl. My eyebrow routine is pretty much the same as it was then, aside from cutting my friends to FaceTime me while I was doing the rest of my makeup. So if you guys want to see this look, let me know and I can post a tutorial. It's really simple. It's not much different than my everyday. I just added a little bit more blush, some pink eyeshadow, as well as a pink lip. I usually do more of a neutral tone lip that matches my natural lip color. They basically told me to hurry up. I'm gonna get dressed. The attire is pajamas. So I have these really cute pink plaid Victoria's Secret pajama set that I got last Christmas. And I also made a charcuterie board, and I'm bringing some wine, so I will show you guys the charcuterie board as well. Class is going well so far. I am a pre-nursing student. If everything goes according to plan, I will be finishing my nursing prerequisites this year. Currently, I'm taking the first part of anatomy and physiology. I'm taking an ethnic studies class about race and diversity. And I'm also taking a theater class. It's script analysis. I am really looking forward to be done with my nursing prerequisites. I did start in summer 2024, so you're probably wondering why I'm still here doing them in 2026, but that is because I took it easy the first couple semesters. I think the first semester I took 2 classes, and then the next semester I think I took 1 or 2 classes. And then in spring of 2025, I decided to take a break from my nursing prerequisites so that I could become an EMT. So I am a state certified EMT. I did the program at my local community college. It lasted 16 weeks, an entire semester. I really did want to leave the restaurant industry. I thought, well, what better way to do that than EMT, because I'm interested in emergency medicine. So after this semester, I think I have 7 classes left. If you take anything away from my experience thus far, just let it be that do everything at your own pace. I made a deal with myself that I wouldn't stop working towards my nursing degree, but if I felt burnt out or needed a break, that I would just slow down. It's okay to slow down, but it's not okay to stop. After EMT school, I was extremely burnt out. That was definitely the hardest thing I've ever done, because it is an extremely lot of information in 16 weeks, and you are responsible for people's lives. You have to be able to identify life-threatening injuries in a very very short amount of time. So I contributed all of my free time to studying. But if you guys want to hear more about my EMT experience, let me know. I can make a whole video on that. It definitely, I feel like, set me up to be successful in nursing school. Well, I mean, we'll see. I'm not there yet, but I already feel like I know quite a bit of information in the emergency aspect, as well as how to think critically, because that's pretty much what EMS is. I highly recommend EMT for those who want to get experience. Okay, I need to hurry up. So I am going to go do my bangs and get dressed, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys the final look. Okay, I'll show you guys my fit really quick. So I'm just wearing this Victoria's Secret pajama set. Cute little Victoria's Secret crossbody bag. Okay, I gotta go before my friend the elevator.